Hello. So, from yesterday, where were we? I just done a big loop, found some of my people that I lost, picked up some starter crossbowmen, looks like. Try to get my heroes up here in all the same spot. Okay, so I have like 11 infantrymen, 18, and then like 13 archers, because I got these guys, well, they will be. And then I think Marnid has a crossbow. Yeah, let's actually move this crossbow to his first slot so that he pulls that out first. Okay. Go help out these manhunters, I guess. Hopefully, so before you could gain reputation with the manhunters, but there was almost no point to. Maybe they changed that. Okay, so they're heading this way, so the looters must be this way. I'm gonna have them follow me, try to get into a better position. Maybe on top of this hill would be good. Hold this position, have them spread out a bit. They're all facing this way. I can't see anything. I don't even know if they could be like right in front of me for all I know. Don't see anything yet. Looks like these guys are stuck. Yeah, okay, there they are. There they are. So let's get them to charge in. It's only like 12 of them, but it's good practice to get into doing these commands. So the rest of these guys should be able to clean them up. No problem. And hopefully this will get me a little bit of reputation. These manhunter guys. No casualties. I think that's the first time this game. Okay, I didn't see any reputation, but I can hire some of these guys. Their wages aren't super high. And for some cheap cavalry, that might be a good idea to start with. We'll just have to watch them if we upgrade them, because that would be a quick way to lose all of your money very fast. I don't have Nizar anymore. Nizar starts with a horse, so that's kind of nice. Maybe one more. And nothing too crazy there, but I mean, it was just like a pack of low-level looters. Okay, my guys are getting along. That's good. And I think there was a slave broker in Provin when I was here. Yeah. A ransom broker. Just stop calling him a slave broker. I think the only actual like slave trader guy is in Sargoth, or maybe Tyr. Traveler. I should go find Nizar. Maybe that should be first order of business. Currently at Halmar. Halmar is in the Kargat area, I think. I haven't seen any farmers in the taverns either. Usually when a village is overtaken by bandits, there will be a farmer in here and he'll ask for your help. I haven't seen that yet. I also haven't seen any places overtaken by bandits yet. Left. I think I'm good for now. That stuff. You're gonna start going through food pretty quick. The bigger your army gets. Okay, then I think I had some of the party to level up. I'm just checking their gear right now so I can remember what they have. Like, I could probably upgrade her chest armor when I find something to do that with. I'm going to move him down. When you enter a battle, it takes people from top to bottom. And he's one guy that I really need alive. Move her down as well. Okay, Rolf is just going to be my fighter guy, I think. He's got good weapon skills. He's a little higher level, so his skills are kind of set already. At least in this beginning portion. I just also noticed that his model is different. I wonder if they're randomized or just a different model. Okay, anyway, so he's got Riding 2. Riding 3 would be better. Although I did see, when I checked the horses earlier in the game, that there are... there are higher riding requirements for some of the horses, which was pretty interesting. I think I'm just going to get him high hit points, because with the bots, I feel like that's where you're going to get the greatest benefit. Yeah, his stuff is decent. He needs a shield. Maybe that's what I should have done. What's his shield skill? It's only 1. Yeah, I probably should have leveled that up. Oops. Okay, well now I know. Okay, so now that that's done, and Halmar I think is like way up here. I think I can move around, yeah. So, it's somewhere in this strip, I think. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to go over here and see if I can get some silks. There's also a city right here, or somewhere around here. Maybe it's over here. It's just gonna be a little tough with the Taiga bandits and the Sea Raiders if I run into them. So I'll just have to go slow. Gonna hit these villages on the way. Maybe they'll have some trade goods. Make some quick cash. Oh, they're looted, so they're not gonna have anything. Where are you? I know your name is say the most valiant. Only hope your honor matches your mercy and valor. So, with introductions, we were talking about this a little bit yesterday. With introductions, you can kind of tell what their personality is going to be like. So, I think he is an honorable sort of guy. I have +1 relation with him. I don't know what I'm getting that from, because I'm not sure if I have any honor or not. I may have got some from the tournament. I didn't see. I should start doing quests for some of those guys. Start building my reputation with them for my eventual takeover. Should have sold my wine up here. I probably would have got a better price for it. It's looted. Let's go dip into the Norse area. If anything, just to find the villages and castles and things in the area. 26 looters. I'll go fight those guys. So I'm gonna get these guys set up. I see them coming around the hill there. Fire at will. I want them to spread out a bit. I'm gonna let them come to me. That's nice that those horses are gonna be over there. When I tell them to charge, I'll try to pull them to stage left over here, and hopefully my horses hit them from behind. That's not good. Yeah, I didn't see that it went too bad. One killed, one wounded. That's really not too bad at all. Kind of sucks that it was one of the Rodok guys, but it's okay. Could hire more manhunters if I wanted. I don't think I'm going to, though. Not right now. And here we got some Serenade Swords. Kind of bad armor. This could possibly be better for Tavern. Check their helmets as well. My people are getting along. That's good. And let's check her stuff, because hers is the only armor that I don't recognize. 22 and 6. It's actually not too bad. I think this is going to be slightly better. She's going to be on foot most of the time, so any hits she takes is going to be to her upper body, not her legs. And I think everybody else has at least... yeah. Very slight upgrade, but headshots do a ton of damage, so anything helps. These guys I'll have to look at. I'm going to hold off on upgrading them because I don't know what their cost is going to be. And right now I don't have much money. So, what are these troops upgrades? So, full gear. I go to my reports, upgrade trees, and into Swadians here. Okay, so this line ends. This turns into cavalry. Interesting. With a lance. Very good. And decent armor. Looks like shield, sword. That could be worth it. So, 1 for upgrade, 64 to upgrade him, though. I want to see 24 per week versus 10. So, more than double. Oh, I upgraded the wrong guy. Oh, no. That's fine. It's one guy. And then... okay, well, since I upgraded him, I should check. 19. Move them to the top. So I like to have heroes, cavalry, infantry, archers. And as my party gets bigger, because you can only have so many people fielded at one time, I think the max battlefield size is 150. So between, I believe that means between the two of the armies that are fighting, or however many armies there are fighting, there can only be 150 people at any given time. And that's the max number. So you can start really deciding based on your order up here who's going to go into battle with you. Yeah. Let's go try to find that actual slave driver, because if I remember right... oh, okay. He gives a flat rate. And since the looters are very low level, I won't be able to ransom them for as much. Very expensive. I want to try to get my ironworks up as fast as possible to start bringing in that passive income. I think that's going to be really invaluable. So the quicker we can make that happen, the better. Oh, I got attacked. I don't see where the... Okay, here we go. I don't even know who shot me. Okay, where are you pointing? Back behind? Okay, there he is. He's so dark, he runs right into that building. Is it just a 2? Yeah, just a 2. Okay, so that's the slave trader guy. Actual slave trader guy. I've already thought about it. Want to check? 50? Better than nothing. About the marketplace here. I don't remember if everybody has a sword. I think so. If not, my bad. Okay, with these stronger guys, we'll probably start getting some better armors and things. So as long as I survive the first couple contacts. Okay. So this could be pretty beneficial. Let's do that. Help out these manhunters. Really have them spread out, because the Sea Raiders are going to have thrown weapons, and if they manage to connect, that is some big damage. Okay, so that didn't seem too bad. I completely overwhelmed them, but no casualties. 10 wounded. These guys should ransom pretty high. And another crossbowman. Nice. These guys are just a little expensive for me, right? I don't want to put all my money into that. I'm trying to upgrade my my infantry and my archers first, and then I'll worry about the cavalry later. All right, let's see what we got. Thrown weapons. Rolf can throw weapons. I don't know what his power throwing is at. Way better armor than I've been finding. Ogkeska. Never heard of. Cool. Better helmet. Better armor. Good. Guys are getting along. That's what they're talking about. So, Borgia first. I need him to survive pretty much more than anyone else. And then next, probably Ymira. I'm going to do Marnid, though. I think he's going to be my all-around medic guy. Hopefully trade. We'll see. And who's of next importance? Metheld would be good, because she's going to be my looter, although I don't think she has any points in looting right. Let's check to see if Rolf can use those weapons. Power throw is 2, requires 3, so I'll go on that. Leslie wouldn't be bad because he's got a high trainer skill. Let's just do Method. I need to find some shields. Like, no one's got a shield right now. $24 and 6. 26 and 8. So, little upgrades here and there, but everything's going to count coming up. Because if I find myself in a bad fight, Sea Raider Landing. That I'm not going to tangle with right now. I think I need more levels and I need better gear. And I don't know how powerful these Sea Raiders are yet. Okay, check the Tavern first. Doesn't look like there's really anybody here. Should check upstairs, actually. Sometimes people hide up there. And any goods? Any good goods? Nothing that I'm confident about. I could have Marnid check the local prices since I'm going to be traveling around. These are the same guys. I don't think there's anybody upstairs, but I'm just going to check. Oh, okay, there were people up here. Ransom broker. Oh, well, it's a good thing I came back. Okay, that's better. Okay, let's assess the local prices. This'll give me time to heal up anyway. Okay, so that's what I thought. There's not really much for a profit here. You see 13 silver and 1 silver. Not really worth doing that. Now, my trade skill isn't very high right now, so that's not helping. It might actually be a good idea to start recruiting these Norse guys, because they make really good infantry. It's just my party's a little full right now. I don't want to get much more than this. You start getting really slow, it starts getting really expensive. Actually gonna go up. Tell me more. I say trying because, in my opinion, Vaegrs don't take well to discipline. Finest archers you ever saw, and good riders too, but they have no stomach for fighting in ranks. Their skills serve them well against Kerrigan and Nords, particularly when they can hide behind walls, but Serenids can match them arrow for arrow, and I've seen Swadian knights cut through Vaegrs like a knife through butter. Now, Rodok spear wall designed to stop a Swadian charge in his tracks, and usually does. If anyone were ever to unify this little land of ours, I'd sign up to serve them free of charge. I'd put together an army of Rodok spears with Norse footmen on the flanks and Vaegr archers in front. Take along some Kerrigan scouts to find and fix the enemy, and some Swadian lancers and Serenade Mamluks to finish them off. I'd take the army over the mountains and make the whole world kneel to Calradia. Of course, that's what the emperors thought, and in the end, the tribes took away their empire. That's actually pretty solid advice. Although the mod changes everything about that. Like, the troop trees aren't even the same. Edwin. Smith. Amazon. Oh, this is going to be a problem, isn't it? Okay, never mind. I thought he was going to get me stuck up there. Who are you? What are you looking at? Leave me to suffer alone. So he's probably hero, maybe? Suffer what happened to you. It's those blasted knights. They've ruined everything. The aristocracy ain't nothing but common thieves. Ain't nothing but common thieves and bandits. That's what they are. How foolish I was putting my trust in them with the hope that they would protect me and my family from any foe. No, I learned the hard way. They are the ones to be feared. I was a mere miller grinding the wheat the farmers brought in. What I was supposed to do when suddenly a lone knight with his esquire came charging towards my mill, his lance at the ready, and his screams of a wild madman. I turned the sails and hit him on the head as the wind moved them slowly. He fell dead in an instant, and his esquire ran off. It wasn't much later that the esquire returned with a lot of other knights. If they had just punished me, I would have understood, or else my name wouldn't be Edwin the Listener. But no, they raped and killed my wife and daughter and burned the mill with their bodies inside. so I couldn't give them a proper burial. I've drifted since, only to wind up here, drinking away my sadness and feeding my anger. I mean, I didn't really want this guy in my party. This seems so rude to say, though. Two-handed, one-handed. But I don't see a strength requirement on it. Buying price, weight, swing, thrust, speed rating, weapon reach, price. No requirement? No stat requirement? That's cool. I think I'm gonna get a couple of shields for people. And if they have some bolts, they don't. Any cheap armor? Perhaps? Probably nothing that I want. Better helmets. I think I'll just wait on that. And goods. I'm in Cura right now. So the iron, though, is getting pretty close to its. So I'm not still recovering from last time I bought everything. I'll buy the smoked fish. And oh wait, that auto stacks for me, doesn't it? It's fine. Okay, so who's gonna need a shield? You. Got a glaive right now. Cannot be used on horseback. Let's leave him without a shield for now. He's got one. She needs one. Oh, she has no shield skill. None at all. Yeah, she's at 0. 8 strength. Maybe give her the glaive? That might be a better idea. Hey! Jersey Milker. I was calling you Jersey Miker yesterday. Sorry about that. My other screen is smaller. I'm using my laptop as a second screen, so a little smaller text. Right now, I'm just trying to get my things upgraded. I'm heading up into the Vegar area to hopefully make some money and not die. We'll see how that goes. And pretty much nobody's got a shield, so that's what I'm doing right now, because they're going to need it. He has no shield skill either. I need to remember to upgrade their shield skill so they can actually use something. He's got some. He's got a bow, though. Let's do this instead. I give his glaive to someone else. I won't be able to because it's strength required 9. Well, just Nothing's working out for me right now, but that's okay. Good deal. Tried a trading tip yesterday. How'd you find it? But the upkeep in food cost when traveling keeps pretty much nullifying the profit from most manual trades I've tried. How big of an army do you run with? Party of around 60 at the time. You should be good. I guess it depends. So, how many businesses do you have? None? Okay. So that's what I'm working on right now. So I'm gonna do these manual trades until I get enough money. Royal Traders. Until I get enough money to get my first ironworks. So the ironworks in Cura, at least in native, is like really good for starting. You're probably later in the game, if I had to guess. Maybe not, though. So doing the trading runs until you have enough money to buy the ironworks in Cura to start getting passive income. And then... No, very early too. Okay, then actually this isn't so bad. So, very early, what I try to look for is grains around Darim, which is middle of the map. Pretty safe. And then you can branch out into wine from Voluka, I think is usually pretty decent. The iron and Cura, and then for the bigger items, at least in native, I haven't seen any yet, but these 3 cities up here, or villages, not cities. This one, and there's one up here too. They're way out of the way, but a lot of times they have silk for very cheap. So you can buy that silk, and then you go back to somewhere else over here, or further on. I think basically the further you get, the better the price gets. And sell it for a profit. And then, like we were talking about yesterday, going through the Serenade area and picking up the spices and selling them. And then doing that, and as you're doing that, buying businesses. So that's my usual setup. So the Ironworks and Cura is usually the first one I get. And then basically everywhere else, I make a dye works. Because that's usually maybe not the best percentage, but it is the highest net gain. I think you'll be able to see that pretty soon, because I think I'm pretty close to getting my ironworks set up. In native, I believe it is 4,000. Just struggling to save about 1,500 to get those businesses running. Yeah. So here we go. Fine raw silk. So the mod has modifiers on stuff like fine or ragged or whatever. I'm going to take a chance on this fine raw silk. Because the price seems very high to me. But its base price is 1.9 times. So the regular silk would be more like 300, 400. Which is a decent decent amount. So I'm going to take a chance on that stuff, and we'll see if I just messed up or not. Probably just need to be a bit smarter with the trade. I mean, yeah, you could. In the Serenade area, the other things you can look at is pottery, super cheap, and salt, I believe. And then going through in the Carriget area, you can sell some of that stuff fast. Otherwise, going further away from the source, usually you'll have a better price. But again, the economies are randomized, and the more you buy from a place, the higher the price will get, because the demand is going up, so they can keep raising the prices. So what does the base price mean? Okay, so if you just saw, I bought this raw silk for $7.29. This village is willing to buy it from me for $5.35, which is obviously a bad deal. They don't have any money anyway, so it wouldn't matter. If I go into my inventory, so $5.35 is what would be the base price, non-modified base price. So this says I made a bad trade there. So I shouldn't have bought this, but that's okay. Where am I? Oh, I want to go over here. There's a city right here. And then the mod has these modifiers, and it tells you how it modifies the base price of the thing. So we'll see if we can sell that. Bought it for $7.29, so anything over that, I'm probably gonna sell it right away. Base price is just the lowest you could buy. No, you can sometimes find it for less. That's just like it's like its starting point. And then the different villages, depending on the demand for it and where it is, it could be less than that, it could be more than that. For example, Cura, a lot of times, will sell iron for lower than base price. Which means basically anywhere you sell it, you'll make a profit. It's just finding that place that sells it the most is what you want. A lot of things that modify it are, for one thing, the location, for two, how much you buy the item there, and for three, if you check this text up here, it says Kudan is flourishing. People look well-fed and relatively content. Craftsmen do thriving business. This actually modifies the prices for things here. So it makes things more expensive, but it also means you can sell it for more. So that's not just for flavor text. That's actually telling you how the town is doing. Doing the assess prices thing. The assess prices thing, especially in the beginning when you're first getting into this, is really handy. Because, as I'm sure you know in the beginning, it doesn't tell you any of this stuff. There's nothing there to help you. So it can be a little rough to start. So going to the cities and doing the assess the local prices, I just did one not too long ago, and I didn't really see anything in town, but I'm like, maybe the mod, I'll just check it out. I think the highest thing I could make a profit on was for like 13 silver. So for me, not even worth it. It's going to cost me more to get there than it is to actually buy it and sell it. But sometimes you find things with a great value, and it will tell you where you're going to get the best price. And obviously, this is tied to your trade skill. The higher your trade skill, the more accurate the stuff becomes. I grant you, it is a little tedious. The higher your trade skill, though, the faster you can get that done. So I can sell this for $9.12, and I think I will, because that's just about a 200 profit. And I'm happy with that. I traveled, maybe half a day in game to get that. Not that big a deal. Here we got some old pottery. I'm gonna buy these cabbages. Its party morale isn't very high, but its weight is very low. It's only 15. So, Balak, thanks for the follow. Nice to see you. any cheap shields. Or, you know what? It might be time for me to get a lance. And that's a really cheap lance. It's a strength, no strength requirement on the boar spear, so I could give that to somebody else. I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be worth it, especially coming up here. If I go through the Kerrigan area like I'm thinking about doing. Reach is 180, reach is 1... So... Oh, no. Okay, I already switched it out. Right. Who's gonna get that boar spear? Probably you, because you can't even use a shield yet. So you might as well have a two-handed weapon. Okay, and I think I'm gonna go up here. Man, I wish I could work the camera a little better. With this fog of war, it's hard to tell where I'm going. I didn't think it would screw with me as much as it is. Tundra bandits. And they have a mercenary swordsman and a caravan guard. I haven't fought these taiga bandits yet, so let's check them out and see. I'm gonna try to push them into a flatter area. Oh, now he's running away from this lord. And wait for it to get light out so I can actually see what I'm doing. Hold on. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. Anyway. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so... You can see where they're coming from by the way that they're facing. I'm going to send them over here. Get them to spread out a bit. I think these taiga bandits throw spears, which could be very bad for my troops' health. We'll see. And then, oh, this is another thing, if you didn't know. Lance on horseback, not spears, lances. As you're traveling forward, you see my guy has his lance down. I'm not actually holding anything. He just does that. And then you just gotta run the lance into people, and it has a huge damage boost. So with a properly strong lance, you can pretty much one-shot anybody you hit. With the really nice ones, you can even kill kings off their horses. This is bad. I also need to get a better horse. Out of that, always hitting backspace to see where they're coming from. Let's try that again. Probably over here. Okay, there they are. Alright. Infantry. Let's go movement orders charge. And then the cavalry movement orders charge. So hopefully the infantry will hit them first. And then my little bit of cavalry will hit them from the side. Fortunately, I'm weak, so I couldn't break them up before this, so this is going to be pretty bad for my army. You can already see a lot of people getting wounded and killed. They didn't move in. I wonder if they're not flagged as cavalry. Only 3 killed in that, actually. Anybody important? 2 of my crossbowmen. So, that guy's not so bad. I'm gonna hire this guy. For sure. This guy... Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, they're tagged as cavalry. I wonder why they didn't move up. It's 34. Right now, that's kind of rough. Yeah, that's fine then. Anything good? It's a cool looking bow. Power draw 2. I don't know if anybody in my party has power draw. I'll have to check. Kind of bad armor. Sharp arrows. I think my engineer, Artenmer, is using a bow right now, so he could probably benefit from that. Okay, so these guys are very expensive. I think this unit was 24. It went from 10 weekly wage to 24, and this one is 34, right? Yeah. I would like to get them into infantry, or cavalry, though, because Swadians make really good cavalry. At least they do in native. What does ordering troops on that screen help with? So, ordering your troops allows you to kind of decide how you're going to do your battle. I'll give you an example on the next one. It's going to be hard to explain. I'm just going to get this guy up, get some cavalry in. And, ooh, there's a shield. Turn 2. So, you probably have enough shield skill to use that. Nope, I lied. What about you? No. My shield maiden? Matheld? No. Huh. Okay. Oh well then. What's this number read? Agility. Do I have some sort of debuff on right now? That's lowering my riding skill? Because I thought it was 3. Maybe it can't actually be higher than what your stats allow. That would be interesting. Okay, well, let's start getting the charisma up, getting my leadership up, because that's going to really help me out. And, okay, so if we're going to look for a fight, let's look for more Tundra Bandits, but not 29 of them while everybody's wounded. 6. 30. 30. Large groups of guys, man. $32. So let's assess the local prices. We were talking about this earlier. So it took like half a day for me. My best trade would be buy iron and go to Ichamur, which is in the Karragat area somewhere, for 56 per item. Not super great. So I'm going to hold off for now. I am going to check, since I'm here, how much that is actually going to cost, that ironworks. I haven't met the guild masters yet. I need to go actually find them. I think it's that guy right there. Ironworks. So it's only 3,500. And right now it'll make me a profit of 362 a week, which will basically pay for my army. So 3,500 is my target number. We could just get that by going around, and all the truce has expired. That doesn't really affect me right now. Still wounded. We're good now. Still have a plus. Did I have another level? Oh no, I never put my skill point in. Trainer. Trainer's good. Always useful. Okay. Looting is an agility skill, which is good, because I need to get her shield skill up anyway. I think shield now, at least to 2. Next level, I could put a point into int to get 2 looting for the quick benefit. I might do that, but I have some time to think about it, so. No small group of bandits want to hang out? You haven't heard the story? When Gunding Harry Breeks came to Calradia from Northland, he planted his banner on the headland and said it would remain there until he recaptured his inheritance. His inheritance, he called it. Gunding believed the Skalds who told him that the Emperor had bequeathed Calradia to the Nords, when in fact he just gave us a small strip of land along the coast so that we could crew his galleys. The Skald's tales would at least gave Gunding an excuse to raise a warband. Not that we Nords ever needed an excuse, mind. He sailed across the sea, rallied the Calradian Nords to his banner, and marched on the rocks of Rivicek. The Vegars killed him, threw his banner into the surf, but the Nords kept coming, and someday all of the Calradia will be ours. Rough wool cloth. Price 0.6. Probably very expensive. I really like that it tells you how much your party is actually eating. Also, it said Katrin was in charge of that. I wonder if they changed how some of the inventory management stuff works. Does it say in my party? Foraging. What the hell is foraging? Is it just me, or was this not on any of the other skill trees? Oh no, there it is. I just missed it. That's a completely new skill. During the day's travels, you come across a lone warrior traveling towards Suno. From him, you learn that there will be a tournament held in the town. Suno's pretty far away. Grapes. I guess we could go check out this city down here. Maybe they'll have some salt. Like the tavern first. I'm still looking for Nizar. We got. That was easy. Ask and you shall receive, right? Fine salt. So I think this is a good price. I think other places you can sell this for like 300. I'm gonna do a trade check just to make sure. Also gonna restock on bread. Smoked fish. It's not a bad price for cheese. I'll buy this, it's worth it. Get rid of this because it's heavy. So is the bread, actually. Let's do that. Try to keep my overland speed up. And assess the local prices. Non-aggression treaty. Buying salt here, selling it at Jokala, which is over in the Rodok area. 87 silver. Not bad. I'll pick some up. Maybe just those, because it's 50. So this is going to weigh me down quite a bit. Also, it's pretty expensive. So. Okay. Those raiders were up here. I could get into a fight with them. It's just gonna... bad for me, because I have very low tier troops. I need these guys to get into a fight, so I can go help them. Go check this city for trade goods, since I'm here. I remember in a native, usually you would find something good here, but I don't remember what it is. 17 deserters. That is some exquisite wool. That's not a bad price for dried meat. Tier 4. What is a yes all? Cavalry. Like a light cavalry. Okay. Oh, they're way faster than me. Never mind, they gave up. That was lucky. I probably could have won that fight, but it would have been ugly. Maybe I shouldn't be so cautious, though. I remember there was a Sea Raider landing over here, so I could go over there and try to get into a fight. It's just hopefully, like, 2 or 3 groups of them don't attack me at the same time. We'll see. Check Sargoth. Also, maybe I can sell the salt here for a decent profit. $440, $232. It's not bad. I'll do one of them. Keep these other 2. Find dyes. Dyes are another thing you can get in the Serenade area for a very decent price. Which I leveled up. That's good. So probably pathfinding, spotting. You're gonna have a crossbow at some point when I find one for him. Oh, here we go. Okay. So this is kind of nice because you can plan ahead. I'm just going to do this right now. So their default is to charge at the enemy. So what I usually do is tell them to hold position. This keeps them all in the same place because depending on their ride skill, their horses they have, their athletic skill, their armor, they're all going to move at different speeds. So usually good to keep their army together. Since these are like regular footmen, I'm going to have them spread out. So when they crest this hill and they start throwing things, they're not going to get as many lucky shots because there are these big gaps. This is kind of a bad position to fight on because I have this weird valley, and for me specifically on this horse, it's not going to be super good. So I'm going to tell them to back up. Just a little bit. I'm going to wait for them to come to me. So they're right there on top of the hill. I'm going to order my cavalry, which is the number 3, to charge. This will keep them busy. And now that they're charging, they got a little bit of a head start. I'm going to tell everyone else to charge. So you see my horses hit. They're going to get distracted by them and hopefully me. and then the infantry will come in behind them to clean them up. Now, if they hadn't stopped on top of that hill, I would have sent my infantry in first and sent the cavalry later. And in fact, another really good tactic you can do is you tell your cavalry to follow you, and say your army's over there where my archers are. You leave your infantry and your archers over there. They're gonna run for the bulk of your army, right? Like where your flag is. So you wait for them to get a little close. You tell your infantry to go ahead. Meanwhile, you and the rest of your cavalry are like, say, like over here. And then you give the charge order and you hit them in a pincer. That's very, very, very effective. What are you hitting to list the orders? F1 through F5 to give orders to everyone. Otherwise, the 1, 2, and 3 buttons and more will tell you what kinds of troops you're getting the orders to. So, that being said, capture these guys. I'm just going to pick this stuff up real quick. Cool. Everybody's getting along. So if I look at Rolf, you can see that his class of troop is infantry. But you can change all of this, including making your own. So a lot of times I'll make one for like just heroes. And you can get as crunchy with this as you want to. But this determines what numbers. So this is 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth. How did you bring that up, this menu? So it's the party menu, so you can get to it down here, or press P, and then you just select a unit, and it's just the button right here. We're selecting movement orders, though you brought up orders panel showing the F hotkey. Sorry, Matthew. I think I was just cycling through F1 through F3. Or when I had the type of troop selected with the number 1, 2, 3 for me, it will tell you what those are. That's probably what you meant. So it's kind of like a tier system. So first you choose your type of troop, and then you move into the what sort of order you want to give, and then the specific order in that like subfolder. If you start with the F1 through F3 keys, it will skip that troop because you're just talking to everyone at that point. Shipped Nordic Warsword. These guys. Mostly Tier 4 infantry. I wonder if that tournament's still going on. It is a larger group of deserters. Tournament is still going on. Is there anything I want? What I should do is get a bastard sword of some kind, because the reach on this is pretty low. That's a decent price. I'll sell one of them. I'm still going to be doing some traveling around, so I don't need to liquidate everything right now. Let's get on this tournament. So let's see here. Random is fine. I could wager a out of 300. Bet 100. Bid. Oh, okay. So like this is if you win, and then this is for points, probably. Say normal. Stick with that, that's good. So if I win, I'll get an extra 226, which isn't as much as the betting in the base game, but the tournaments are much easier to win. I was not expecting that lady to pull out a greatsword. Reach him. Reach him. I'm just gonna poke him from far. Even doing no damage, you stun them, which is super handy when you have a gang up like that. Okay. Edit tournament design. Oh, interesting. So you can just change the battlefield if you don't like it. I think it's good. It's definitely more interesting than native, where it's just a big open field. Oh, I got lanced. I have to wait for them to be done. So how's your day going, chap? Hopefully do a little better this time. I missed. I should also say you can give troop movements in these tournaments as well. So if I tell people to come over here, they should hang out over here. Especially when you have multiple teams, it's pretty handy because the other teams will kill each other, and then you can pick off the winner. I'm not really sure how the point system works. This is probably for kills. I don't. Swiftest cut is gotta be your highest swing speed. Dominant presence, I have no idea. Another thing you can do for, like, say this guy, because a lot of them like to hold their shields up, or they're holding an attack and it's looking a little dangerous. You can try to hit them with your horse first to stun them out of whatever they're doing. Doesn't work so well with the lance, but with a sword, works pretty slick. Okay, ooh, new horse. 1,300 silver, not bad. 750 experience, 45 renown. Nice. That should give me enough to go get my ironworks. Yeah. Cool. Oh, it gave me 3. Nice. Another thing, Jersey Milker, if you didn't know. So the weight of your character and what's in your inventory affects, for this, the speed of you on the battlefield, and this inventory affects the speed of your overland movement. Pretty easy to figure out. What you may not know is having horses in your inventory increases your land speed. Your map speed, I mean. So, higher speed, same maneuverability, less charge, less armor, less hit points. So, not super good for me. But I have a lot of people. I could probably use some horses. You need more strength. You need shield skill. Start getting his polearm skill up. And we're gonna lose that because you're gonna get that. And change this to cavalry before I forget. Which of these is better? Probably this, because it's got a higher charge. Take off this crossbow, so it's not going to be using it. Actually, I'm going to leave it on him, because nobody else can use it right now. And if we go raid a bandit camp, that will actually be kind of handy to have. need to get her a new weapon. The reach of this thing is just not very good for horseback. Maybe there will be some lances in the shop. Or spear. Sonic sword. A heavy lance. I could get that for me. And then trade that. But I don't want to spend the money, not right now. So I'm about to spend basically all my money. And having a little bit extra is probably a more wise decision. Let's just do that. They'll be okay. Still need to drop the salt. Maybe going to Darim on my way up to Kira. Oh, I need to check the tavern for a ransom broker. I forgot I had people on me. Really? Okay. He just wants to help. Karagats must be at war with Swadia. This guy's like way out of his territory. I could check, but I don't care enough. This way is probably faster. I'll buy that green. It's not going to be a big profit, but it is a profit. And I'm very much in money saver mode. It's looted, so nothing's going to be there. Darim seems unremarkable, so that means it's baseline. So I think the towns can have basically a rank of like 1 to 5 as far as like how well they're doing. This would be 3. $460? Sure. Restock on fruits. I'm not gonna. It's basically fine. Any cheap lances? Cracked heavy lance. It's not super good. Just hold off. Anybody in the tavern? Ransom broker, bard. Guru. It's looted. Just go straight there then. Too many places are at war, all the villages are looted. It's too expensive. Right. Go here. Probably sell that grain. The Nords and the Karrgat have signed a trade agreement. I think the Swadians are going to be in for a bad time here in a second. Expensive. Ymira gained a level. Let's just go, because I don't think you're going to stick around long, so I'll just get this up as much as possible. Get this up to 3. Crossbow. Alright. Guildmaster. Productive Enterprise. We know the guild and trust you. If you have a negative relationship with the town or the lord of the town, you will not be able to buy a productive enterprise. So if they give you pushback on that, you either need to do jobs for the guildmaster, or you need to do jobs for the lord to get yourself in at least a neutral standing. So the profit's only 256 now, because I bought that iron earlier. I'm gonna check. So this is gonna be way too expensive, 10,000. Be a profit of 557. Blacks would be only 72. So cloth from wool, only 18. Yeah. Let's just do that. So they usually take about a week to set up, so you won't see any of your money right away. You can visit your ironworks here. Talk to this guy. He's just going to tell me that he's setting up. But here you can tell him to... you can have him buy and sell to market, so buy the raw goods and then make the tools and sell them. Or you can have him hold off on selling the tools, you pick them up yourself and go sell them somewhere else. So if you know tools are super expensive way over there, you can just have him stock it up. You won't get the money automatically, so it's a little bit more work, but you can turn a better profit. You can also, if you find goods cheap, so like let's say a dye works, you can get the dye and the silk cheap from other places, either on that coast where I was or in the Serenade area. Go drop that off in your dye works and they'll use that instead of buying from market. So now that I've done that, I'll start getting some passive income, which is good. I really want to take a stroll through this Karrgat area. The Karrgat bandits out there are a little rough because they're basically all on horseback. And they have a lot of horse archers and things, so they like to kite you. And they do it rather well. But I want to see if they have spices in those two towns up there. Because as you can see, I can buy spices here for $13.28. I'm not going to do that because That's so expensive. But you can find it up there for like 500, 600 a bag sometimes. Maybe even less than that. So that's a quick turnaround for trading. $26. Mercenary swordsman, 1 tier 1 townsman, 22 manhunters. And it's a mix of bandits. Taiga bandits, sea raiders, and looters. That's cool. I don't think that was in native. I thought it was always just like one type of unit. It's cool that they have a mixed unit now. We'll go fight these guys. There's only 17 of them. Okay. So F1, tell everyone to hold position. Everyone to spread out. Then I'm going to tell my cavalry to follow me. I'm going to get them into position. Probably over here is better. Have them hold position here. They're going to start firing. For my guys, I'm going to tell my infantry to charge. They're already looking at me. Then I'm going to let my infantry get a little bit of a head start, and then I'll tell everyone else to charge. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That got messed up. But you get the general idea. Had I done that better. Overall went okay, only 3 wounded. So this really stops you from having casualties that you don't need to have. Because you'll have like 1, 2, 3 guys that are way faster. They're going to get there first. They're going to be overwhelmed by the horde of bandits or what have you. And then the rest of them trickle in, and they can kind of take them out as a group. Whether if you're doing this and you're letting them come to you, you can do that to them. And you have a huge advantage. I don't know if I want any of these guys. This guy actually pretty good to have some better infantry. Really, that's what I'm lacking is just better troops, because they keep dying, and this is how it goes in the beginning. But trying to get some decent troops right away, so you can get the ball rolling. Bent military scythe. 11 strength. Wow. These are shield 2s. Matheld could get a new shield. Yeah, you. She would be talking about it. I wonder if I have a better weapon for her also. She won't be able to use that. And throwing daggers. I don't. Do you have power throw? But Rolf does. So, take off that crossbow, give him these throwing daggers. I don't know who's going to use that crossbow. I don't think anybody has the stat requirement for it. Oh, he does. Okay. Good. Not super useful because you can't use it on horseback, but better than nothing. Stuff. Getting my spotting up to give a boost to that would be a good idea. Putting points into trade right now won't do anything for me because Marnid already has a trade skill of 3. And so for one of us to get an additional boost, you'd have to get to 5 to give that party bonus. So I'm not going to bother with that. Getting up my agility might be a good idea. Getting better shields, fixing this riding skill. Also, agility just helps with weapon speed. So that's probably going to be a good idea. I still need to put points into like Iron Flesh and Power Strike. So many things I just don't have the points for. Let's do Iron Flesh so I don't get knocked off my horse quite so easily. This is the first time I've seen bandits in a town. For a second there, I thought they had taken it out. Definitely attack the bandits. Oh. What I should just do is get behind them. Okay, hopefully that didn't turn out too bad. I saw some of my crossbowmen get knocked down, so hopefully they didn't die. Nope, they died. Okay, well, field trip to the Rodok area, I guess. Okay, so this is important. When you take over a town or protect a town from the bandits, I would recommend never taking the items because they almost never have anything worth taking. And if you refuse, you gain honor. Also, I think they like you more. So now my reputation with them is 7. They're acceptive of me. So my prices are going to be. See, they didn't even have anything anyway. So had you taken the quote unquote reward, you would have gotten anything. But they like me more. So when I recruit, I'll get more people. If I had some more points with them, I would be able to recruit better people, and I'll have better prices with them. if I come back through and buy some things. Should be a city right here. Maybe over here. Step bandits I was talking about. More. All right. I get bandits ransom pretty decently. Ransom Nizar. What's that Edwin guy again? And Fatal. Okay. I should sell things first. Actually, keep that. Somebody's going to be able to use that. Certainly. 144. Resistance. Oh, actually, they're way better. That's worth the price. Kerrigan Spears. Bamboo Long Spear. Saber. Wouldn't be bad. I might pick one of those up if I get into a fight with these Kerrigan bandits. Pretty common drop from them, if I remember right. Okay, let's see. No spice. I'm gonna restock on bread. Yeah, otherwise they don't really have anything. The wool cloth is a maybe, but it's not usually something I trade in, so I don't remember if that's good or not. I'm just gonna not chance it. I have a decent amount right now for at least early game, and once that Ironworks starts up, I'll be able to start that going a little better. Zark can level up, and he needs a shield anyway. He's going to be, I think, just a regular fighter guy. Although, if Marnid's going to be my doctor, I could have him be my trader. Let's do that. Let's get his shield up to 2. Which means if you're going to be my trader, I can keep you on a horse. Actually, that's fine. Get his polearm skill up. I'm going to wait here until daytime. Let some of my guys heal up, be able to see and move a little faster. And then there's another city over there. That's where I'm going to go check it out. Boss, did you know that I was born around here in the high steppes? This is where I got my eye for horse flesh because this good land for horses, although hard land for men. I suppose that's why the Kerrigans like it. Tell me more. Well, the Kerrigans have always lived here, even back in the old days, as the Emperor gave them gold and lands to keep them out of the other tribes. I'm told my grandfather was Kerrigan chieftain, although my mother didn't know him any more than I knew my father. When my mother was a lass, the Karagats started coming over the mountains in larger numbers, and now there's a Karagat Khan in Tolga. They go easy on us farming folk. They don't ask for much in tax, not that we would be able to pay it in any case. The land isn't good enough for most crops. Frankly, it's only good for horse rearing, and that only for half of the year in the winter after the rains. In the summer, they take their herds back to the mountains. Caravans come over the hills and bring spice to Tolga, but we don't see much of that money down in the mountains. So this salt, I think I can turn a profit on. I'm going to try. Also, no, not that wool. It's too expensive. Dressed up woman. Good for her. Spice 545. Large bag of spice 1,000. Salt here's cheaper-ish. Cheaper-ish. I need to distribute those shields too. Doing okay on goods for now. I'm not going to bother with it too much. I am going to buy these 2 spices. Probably in this order instead. Because as you can see, the price changes live. So right now it's 1,019. If I put this spice bag in my inventory, it jumps up to 1,203. And I believe that's a percentage, not a flat. Yeah, because that was around 500. This is now 600. So in that order, I pay 1,805. Otherwise, I would have paid 1,883. Although the prices are dropping. Is that a bug? Did I find a bug? Yep. That's really funny. Okay, I'm not going to abuse that, but good to know, I guess. And you haven't leveled up yet. You still need a point shield. You have a shield. I didn't point in for him when I leveled him up. Forgot. You have a point in shield. Okay, cool. Lucky day. Alright, so now I have no money. So we need to offload this as fast as possible. I could check this town here for more spice, but with these bandits roaming around, especially if they both attack me at the same time, they're gonna wreck my fucking day. So let's not do that. Probably fine anyway. Start filling out the map towards the middle instead of going around the edges. One thing I didn't think of is going around in the desert trying to find places might be a little tough. My my spotting is pretty good though, so I should be able to be fine, but I don't want to get lost in the desert trying to find... I swear this city was right here, and it's like on the other side or something. Traveler, ransom broker. Okay. Goods. So here, the price for spice is pretty decent. I'm going to go to the Rodok area anyway. I know I'm going to go over there. So I'm going to bet that I can get a better price over there. I'm going to hold off for now. Although it would be a quick profit. Which is a good point. I don't have enough money right now to pay my troops weekly. And if I get unlucky, which I probably would, that would proc. So while the salt isn't a super good price, I will sell one just to have enough to pay my guys. Because otherwise, morale's going to go down. So let's see. Where do I? Let's just go around here and clear out this area. Check that Serenade city over there. Maybe they have something. There is a castle right there, if I remember correctly. Which doesn't affect me right now. Like, I have no business going to a castle at this point in the game. It leveled up. Tavern. I'm getting lucky. I haven't got into very many mugging situations in towns. It only happened to me once so far this entire playthrough. Belligerent drunk. Actually, yes. Okay. You can kill that guy, and he'll drop a. Usually, he'll drop a pretty decent Nordic sword. I'm not sure how it's going to affect the mod, and it's not that important to me right now, so I'm just going to not mess around with that too much. Anything worth trading? Rough wool cloth. That leather might be decent-ish, but that's some expensive honey. Yeah, well, righty. Go check this town, I guess, and that Serenade City should be right behind that mountain there. Salt. Yeah, I think it's like right there. Training camp. Yeah, Shari's, right? I think my first playthrough of Warband ever, Shari's was my first fief I was granted. I joined a lord and he immediately went and sieged it. And I tried to get some people on my side and they were like, no, no, no. And I was like, yeah, okay, it was worth a shot. And then I got it anyway. Pottery under 100, I think, is a good deal. And I'll sell this salt. Mercenary, no one else. Okay. The port is a new thing with the mod. You can actually buy a ship. And from what I saw, they are fast. Extremely fast. Declaration of War. Kerrigan Carnet and the Vikers. Just going to take this back area, get to their capital city that I don't remember the name of right now. I think I'm going to end stream when I get over there and I check the prices in that town. Just as a heads up. Check these towns on the way, though. Also, I need to restock my crossbowmen. Leveled up to that real quick. More strength would be good because that means better. Oh, I could give him the crossbow. Let's do that. Start getting his first aid up for now while Ymir is still in the party. Who's got that crossbow right now? And then this crossbow can go to someone else. Nine strength requirement. So that would be... I think he's at 8. No, he's at 9. Okay, let's do that. This has no requirement. So I can give that to someone on foot. Like Orcha. And let's change them to archers. I like the music that the mod added. If anything, just for some variation. God damn it. Lost 113. Raw silk 654. That's not bad, but I don't have the money for it. By not bad, I mean I could make like 100 silver off of it. Jalkala. Check the tavern real quick. Merchant. Don't have the money for it right now. So this is decent. It's very decent. So I'll sell one. I'll hold on to another because I'm going to hit the other cities anyway. So I'll probably get better than 748. Oh, I got something in my eye. Okay, goods, just real quick, because I'm going to forget. Okay, well, I think that's going to do it for today. We made some good progress. We got that ironworks up, which is going to be a really good start for us. A couple more trade routes, and I can start getting my first dye works, and then you'll start to see that passive income really take off because you can make like 1,000 silver a week on those things per one. So that's going to be really nice. And then once I get the dye works up, one, maybe two of them, but at least one, I'm going to start going around and doing jobs for lords, starting to get my relationship up with them and get ready for a huge takeover. But yeah,